And now I'm joined in the studio by Nick Strelczuk from Hutchinsons. So it's pretty obvious why you're here. You're deeply part of the sort of agri-culture in the UK, but tell us a little bit more about why you're here today.
Yeah, so my role is as Omnia Services Manager is part of the Omnia team, and we look after services along the lines of agroecology, environmental, farm business consultancy, but my main role is anything to do with the Omnia system. Omnia is a cloud-based platform, and in the system you can do things like variable rate applications, you can do cross-compliance to make sure that you're legal with applications of manure and muck or digestate, and you can go down the route of using satellite imagery to look at hotspots in fields on the farm where you can go and target inputs or do some more investigative work. And another large area of what we do is soil sampling and healthy soils.
Let's come back to that in a second, but
okay.
we've heard a lot already in the few hours of the show this year about AI and the application of technology. And it sounds really like you're at the forefront of that with Omnia.
Yes, yeah, most definitely. So the Omnia team came together about 10 years ago to build a platform that could take data from any source and turn it into a usable product or a usable service that would help growers to get more out of their farm. So whether it be productivity or whether it be with more of an environmental slant, it may be targeting your inputs, which is better for the environment and better for your back pocket as well.
So if you're a farmer, as long as you've got a good Wi-Fi connection, Omnia works beautifully for you. Yeah?
It does, yeah. And we've got a very clever phone app as well. So you can go out into the field and you can have an offline mode. So you can access your data that you've already downloaded, you can add to it, and when you get 3G or 4G signal or back onto the Wi-Fi, it will load all that data into your Omnia account.
So that's a really good workaround, because we all know that rural Britain is lagging behind in some areas when it comes
Most
to
definitely.
Wi-Fi coverage. So you've got the ability to sort of put a patch on that and then upload it when people get back to their home office. Yeah?
That's it. And it allows you to do a lot of your day-to-day work in the field as you're travelling around, so that when you do get home in the evening, you don't have to spend a couple of hours typing up all of your notes. So whether you're out doing fertiliser recommendations or delivering advice on other parts of the farm, you can use Omnia as your farm business management system to record all of that.
So the sort of traditional image of the farmer is a man or woman in his or her wellies, sort of in the cold and the wet, and perhaps not being massively tech savvy. Now, we look around the show here and we see that's absolute nonsense, because these are incredibly high-tech machines and bits of plant and machinery. So I assume, though, you've got a helpline and the ability to support people with the use of Omnia.
Most definitely. So we've got some working groups within the business, and also a number of farmers around the country that before we release anything, they do quite a lot of rigorous testing. And it's as simple as if they can't use it, then they won't use it. So we're very good at taking on feedback, making things simple and easy to use. And if at any point they are struggling, we have endless amounts of online videos, tutorial videos, and also a support line that's monitored by 5 or 6 different people that can help and talk people through what they're trying to do.
I mean, I know everyone wants to know the key question: how does it help growers farm better?
Yes, so a lot of what I get involved in personally is about targeting inputs. So it might be placing things in areas where they'll perform better. So it might be increasing seed rates in poorer areas to increase yield. It might be using satellite imagery or machine-mounted sensors to produce variable rate application plans. And particularly with the environmental side and mapping carbon and being aware of what carbon's on the farm and also what carbon we can return to the soil, we're able to help farmers with that too.
Which is extraordinary. And it integrates with SFI, I assume?
It does, yes. So particularly if you're on Omnia and you use our TerraMap soil sampling system, it ticks the box for the precision side of SFI, which allows a farmer to claim £27 a hectare a year. So it's actually a really good scheme that we're pushing to all of our growers, because quite a lot of our users on Omnia already tick that box. So it's funding that's available that they can access.
It's so nice to have experts like Nick with us.